I always see myself being a footballer, because that is part of me since I know myself, certain opportunities I didn't had, football give it to me, so just Marcano is all about football.
Tell me about, a little history where you first started playing football and, the people that influenced the decision to start playing football.
Well, I would say that is like home, being on the block, I should say, because how we grew up in Trinidad on the block, playing small goals, starting off there, playing against big guys, crying to play, and they want to take you off the field because you love it too much, and just making it happen from there, and continuing and being at the highest level in Trinidad and Tobago.
What was the first team you started playing for after coming off the block?
All right. Well, I have a little story, like, with primary school. I didn't start off going to school early, and well, I went to drop lunch with my brother Elton John, and principal saw me and said, "Wait, little boy, why you not in school?" And she said, "Come and go to school the next day." And I ended up going to school thing, and they realized I could have played football really good. So the school kind of get like football fever. You understand? And then it kick off from there even better.
So Miss Monroe, can you tell us about, Jason Marcano as a child growing up in school? How was he?
In the first place, he came to school at age 10, and from day one we realized he would be an excellent student, very respectful, and he grew up to be a young man of great promise, and he still remains respectful, so he's a favorite.
How do you feel about Jason now on the national team and representing Trinidad in different ways in football?
I have been longing for that day when I would see him in national colors, longing and praying. So I am happy, I am proud, excited. I too was once a sportswoman. I love sports, and for him to reach that level of excellence, knowing his background, he is indeed a son.
My father, well, he was in jail and that kind of stuff, and my mother, she really had it hard. It's like 6 of us to send to school and things like that. So as the only boy, I just struggled a little bit with that. But I had a coach in school called World Class Soccer Clinic with Dave Weeks. I started off playing more, youth football, and growing up and getting to play with like Flour Mills and getting to go and play with W Connection after that and stuff. And well, getting most goal, most valuable player in each tournament, so knowing that I had that talent, it was good. We started job, let's say, well, I used to work my way up, coming to play against Otis, Whitley, Cornell Glenn and all these tough players, and proving myself right to the white man, to Terry Fenwick, great coach, and, it started off well from there.
I got Jason from W Connection when he was an 18-year-old, and really I saw this young kid with bundles of talent, great ball skills, nice boy. I thought he was a really nice kid, but he just lacked direction, and I think that's probably why he was released from W Connection. But looking at his wonderful ability, I recognised that this guy needed an arm around him. He needed a bit of guidance, he needed a bit of leadership around his life. And I think that's what I gave him, because I saw all the good things in him. Very athletic, he could run all day, he was quick, he could do long distance, he wouldn't run out of steam for 90 minutes. Scores good goals, but behind the scenes I just thought his attitude was a little bit lacking in professionalism.
Who are the players that you look up to or try to, take example from?
Well, it have a player in the area itself, really good talent, Jeremy Bengoshe. He like pals, real good pals. He bigger than me. We always used to challenge each other. So while growing up and thing, I always coming on the court and like, hey boy, 1-on-1, and like thing. And I used to meet him. So like there was a challenge between me and him. So I would say I'll influenced by him.
Okay, playing under coach Terry Fenwick. What was that like?
I believe while working with Terry, my level has stepped up. Knowing the things he put things in place while I was sessioning, he put things in place and what he want and what he want done. And so he train in a professional way to get things done. You know, actual aspect of the game to make things happen. Yes, I'm a married guy and I have a child, a young boy, who is 10 months. You know, but I'm a father to a lot of children, all my sister kids and all they love uncle. When they see Uncle Jason, it's like wow. You know, so I would say I ain't just have he. I have a lot of them, you know, and my heart pour out to all of them, you know. And, well, my family life, I've dedicated to my family life. You know, what I go through, I don't want my son to go through. So that's why I really have to make this football happen for me.
See, this is the area that my father is from.
Right.
You know, but you know, I have most of my family is from in this area.
Right.
You know, and my father, Steve Marcano, and Jamie Marcano. You know.
Okay, Mr. Marcano, can you tell me about your son Jason and how it was?
I wasn't here for a while. When I came out, they told me that he was very good in football, and he impressed me. You know, I feel real proud. So now I reached that.
Okay.
You know, because I wasn't really was expecting it.
Yeah.
You know, but I was so thankful. Plus, his mother wasn't so aggressive with him. You know, but I the one was really pushing him. But I never believed he liked football.
Yeah.
That's how I do like certain things. You know, and I was proud to know that he happened to be that way. When he was around me, a lot of them clothes I take him to school, you know.
Yeah.
He always liked it, his Rasta style, you know. All that time I cut it for him because I tell him I don't like it.
Yeah.
But when I came back out, he had it again. And I said, well, that is his choice.
Right.
You know, so I leave him with that and I consider him,
Yeah.
you know. There's the thing. But I'm impressed to know from where he was to how he is now. Well, I'm glad to know he have our grand, although I tell myself it was too early because I realized might spoil the career, you know. But then again, he's supposed to have that control. Well, it's my son. We are Marcanos together and we love each other, you know. And I hope that he go, that's how we going, all the time.
How challenging it is to, balance, fatherhood and your family and also being a professional footballer.
Well, that is easy, I would say, because I have plenty time for my family. You know, while I'm Trinidad, I train and then go back to my family, so they won't miss me at all. So that's the easy part, being there. But the thing is, being there and to provide, is the ultimate thing. Being there and is a difference. That's being there. You understand? Is the challenge to provide and to be there and to show, you understand, that you're there.
Coming back to the school and how you feel about that?
Well, I feel very great in my heart, knowing that, it's still love, I believe I start off in the school, doing great things, and if I can come back and do great things for the kids in the school, that would be very, very nice.